If we want to add a new section inside the Contact Us page, we simply have to go between the two sections that we want to add the new section and click on this plus, or at the end of the page, and then we can choose add a new section with AI, add a new section from media library, or add a new section from scratch. So let's click on AI. Then we have received 3 options, like so. And if we like one of those options, we simply have to click over here to use layout. We can see the new section over here in structure as well. By clicking on this arrow, we can see what this section contains. For example, it has 2 containers, one that has 2 heading widgets, and the other one has 4 more containers, and each of these containers has a counter, a heading, and an icon. So let's click over here to the counter. We are in the counter widget. We have the content settings over here, style settings over here, and advanced settings over here. For the content settings, we have starting number, ending number, number prefix, number suffix, animation duration, 1000 separator, and how do we want the separator to be. We can also add a title over here. For example, we could have added the text like so as a title. We could also use AI from over here. By going to style, we have settings for counter, for number, and for title. For counter, we have the title position like so, the title horizontal alignment like so, the title gap, number position, and number alignment. For the number, we have the color, global colors from over here, or custom one from over here. We have typography, global fonts from over here, or custom one from over here, with the font family, the size, the weight. If we want to transform it, style, decoration, line height, letter spacing, and word spacing. We also have text stroke with the size from over here, the color from over here, and text shadow with the color from over here, the opacity from over here, the blur from over here, horizontal distance, and vertical distance. Let's click over here to go back to default, like so. By clicking on title, we have the same settings, the color, typography, stroke, and shadow. And for the advanced, we have margin settings and padding settings. Okay, so let's click over here, right click, copy, right click over here and paste style. Let's go back to content and delete this. And for the number, there we go. And for the icon, we are in the icon widget. We can see the icon over here. We can click on it in order to change it, like so. We can change the view, like so. We can add an URL over here. By clicking on this wheel, we can have the URL to open in a new window. We can also use dynamic tags. By going to style, we have alignment, primary color. We can change the custom color from over here or use a global one from over here, size, and rotate. For the hover state, we can change the color, like so. We also have advanced settings over here. So let's for a second go to this container that has those 4 containers and look a bit at the settings. We have the direction horizontal, like so, and the gap is 24 pixels between the containers. By going on one container, we can see over here that is set to percentage to 33. That's why it occupies only this space on this main container. Okay, let's delete this section, either by going over here, right click and delete, or by clicking over here on this X. Now let's add one from the media library. Let's click over here. Here we have blocks. We have categories over here. When we like one from over here, we simply have to click on insert. Then we can see the new section over here. Let's click on this arrow. It has two containers. The first container is this one, second one is this one, and the third one is this one. This one has two images, this one has two images as well, and this one has a call to action. So by clicking on an image, we can see that we are in the image widget. We have the content settings over here. By clicking over here on the image, we can change the image like so. We have image resolution, if you want to see the caption and the link. By going to style, we have the alignment, the width, maximum width, and the height. And over here we have object fit, like so. We also have the opacity from over here and the CSS filters from over here, like so. And we also have some hover options as well. And we also have the option for a hover animation. And we can have a border as well. The border type from over here, the border width, the border color, global colors or custom ones, and the border radius. By clicking on this icon over here, we can unlink the values, like so. By going over here to this call to action widget, as we can see over here, it's a call to action widget. We have the content settings over here, the skin from over here. We have the position. We can choose an image, like so. The image resolution. For content, we can have a graphic element for content or an icon. We can have a title from over here with AI from over here, title HTML tag, description over here or with AI from over here, a button with a link, apply the link on button only or the whole box, and if you want, a ribbon from over here. By going to style, we have the height of the box, the alignment, the vertical position, padding, height of the image. For the content, we have the typography for the title, text stroke, and spacing. For the description, we have typography for the description, global fonts or custom one, spacing. And for the colors, we have for the normal state and for the hover state, we have background color, title color, description color, and bottom color. Same for hover. For button, we have the size, typography over here, global fonts or custom one. Text shadow, we have the colors for normal state and for the hover state, like text color, background color, and border color. We have the border from over here, border width and border radius. And we also have box shadow from over here, with the color from over here and the other settings over here. And we also have padding for the button. For the hover effects, we have hover animation. We don't have an animation set up, but we can have one from over here, like so. Overlay color if you want to, CSS filters, and blend mode for normal state and for the hover state. Okay, let's delete this section as well. And now by clicking on this plus, we can create one from scratch, like so. By staying on the container, we can make the settings from the container from over here. Let's add some padding. And by clicking on this plus, we can simply drag the elements that we need, like so. And create the section that we might like so, by simply going to this plus and dragging the elements that we need. If we want to see how the container looks like on a different device, we simply have to click over here to tablet or to mobile. And by staying on a particular element, we can see this icon. And whenever we're seeing this icon, the changes that we are making are for that particular device. We can also change the device from this icon, like so.